Hi guys, it's Katie and welcome back to my channel. Today I have this video for you, which is my full coverage BB cream routine. Now, I typically use a BB cream every day. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know I just like slap it on and it just covers enough. But this is for if I want to wear my BB cream, but I want it to be full coverage. Also, I've just been dying to get my hands on the NARS Matte Velvet skin tint, but I just cannot do that right now, so I was like, you know what, let's just get the same look using mostly drugstore products. I hope that you find this helpful. My intros are like the weirdest. If you do find it helpful, please like the video or comment on the video or subscribe to my channel. And yeah, so I will just spare you from my rambling and get into the video. I actually paired it with this like more full face makeup. I even have a few individual lashes, which I never wear lashes, because I wanted to really show that it can be a full coverage look, because I don't know about you personally, but if I have a lot of eye makeup on, I need my face to look flawless, otherwise I think it just looks crazy weird. To begin, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face first, because I just always prime my face and I just feel like I definitely need to for it to stay on just like pretty much any product. And by the way, this NYX Angel Veil primer, if you have oily skin, I feel like this is a great primer if your problems are like oily skin and pores, and it doesn't break me out. I think I'm breaking out right now because I've been drinking Coke like it's water. So I take kind of a good amount of that, like probably too much, and I just apply it all over my face, especially where I have texture on my cheeks and where I get oily because my T-zone. Once that is nice and blended, I am just going to go ahead and start out with the foundation, I mean the BB cream. And I just like to take a bit, hopefully you can see this, onto my fingers to start. I use like a brush later on, but when I first apply it, I just take a bit on my fingers, rub them together, and then pat it on my face. And honestly, if I'm in like a rush, see if I'm doing a normal everyday look with this, I can just blend this in with my fingers and be totally fine. But since I'm trying to go fuller coverage today, I will start with my fingers and then move on to a brush. Alright, so layer one is complete, and you should already be able to tell, like, that really did help a lot, evening out my texture and whatnot. Now, these new brushes I've been using, the Wet n Wild ones, I love this one because it really doesn't soak up a ton of product, which is what it claims that it won't. So I just take a bit on my hand and then get a dab it on the brush, and I just double up the coverage where I need it. And I like to start out with this brush patting it in, because if you buff it with this brush right away, it's going to move it around too much, but if you just pat it in, now this BB cream is not going to cover full blemishes like that, but that's okay. I just need them toned down a bit, and then I will use concealer. And you may be wondering why I am even using a BB cream if I want full coverage. Why not just use a foundation? Well, I just like the feeling of BB creams better because they're less cakey and they're lighter on the skin. So by using the BB cream, I just feel like I have less on my face, even if I have a lot. So I don't know, sometimes it's just a thing that I enjoy doing, so I like to be able to get a full coverage out of it. Plus, BB creams at least from the drugstore, tend to be a little bit cheaper than foundations. And they are a lot cheaper than the high-end counterparts that have like light coverage, like high-end foundations with sheer coverage. The Makeup Forever Ultra HD, which is one of my personal favorites, it's still like $43, and I can achieve a very similar look using this BB cream. So now that I have all of that blended in, we will move on to actually using concealer. Now, I am going to be using a full coverage concealer with this look because I have some spots that are not covered, and also because I do get oily right here, I need to use something that I know will hold up. A favorite of mine is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I have mine in the color NW20 for under my eyes, so it is pink toned, even though my skin is a little more yellow than pink, I think. I don't know. But I just get a little bit of it, use my finger, and apply under the eyes. Normally I don't have the bottom lash line done when I do this, so this is going to be interesting. So I just like to put that there, and then I put a bit onto my blemishes. So to make it a little more highlighty under the eyes, I'm just taking my Revlon Colorstay concealer, which is kind of a more full coverage one. It's a little dry. And this one is in the lightest shade, and then I just add that to under my eyes so that it's more highlighty, and I add this to my nose. I feel like the Revlon Colorstay line is pretty nice if you have oilier skin, at least in terms of drugstore. Alright, so I'm just going to use my beauty blender to blend all of this out. I feel like everything comes together once the concealer is there. Like, see how instantly my eye makeup looks better? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. And then you just want to make sure you're just tapping over the heavily concealed areas. That one's hard to cover because it's brand new. Great. Alright, so I think that looks great for using a BB cream and then concealer in certain places. Now I have to set everything because I have oily skin, so I'm going to use my NYX HD powder as usual for under the eyes. I really like to use this beauty blender, especially for some reason this one. I mean, maybe it's just because I can see it more because it's a dark color, but I feel like this beauty blender is really nice for putting on powder products. And I did read that in a review on some blog, I don't know, after I got it, because I was trying to see if there was like a difference with this besides that it's a little bigger than the standard beauty blender. And then I like to use this flat part to apply my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This powder is just my favorite powder for like my whole face. Alright, and that is my full coverage BB cream done. It is full freaking coverage. Like, do you see this? It's full coverage. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup, and then I will be right back. Alright, so this is the whole look complete. To finish off, I just used this e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzer powder. This is in the color Fiji, Matte Fiji. I have not tried the other one that's like not matte, obviously, but I just like this because it's quick and simple. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know if any of you use BB cream as a full coverage product, because I know I definitely do. And yes, if you have any video suggestions for me, please leave them down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It would really help me out a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.